This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
Yes.
Ooh. Boo.
Spooky sounds. Spooky sounds.
Hi, Betsy.
Hello, Marcy.
Oh, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay, plugging away. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I mean, I'm surviving. Yeah. I'm high functioning devastation. But we were just saying earlier that we just found out today that LA County is still stay-at-home order until July. Or beyond, or through July, it actually said. Yeah. So that's, nebulous. But
yeah.
We asked you guys last episode to continue to start sending us quarantine hauntings if you've experienced anything from being home too much, if you're aggravating your ghost by not giving them their personal space, if you haven't been social distancing with your shadow people.
Ooh, yeah. They better be wearing masks, these ghosts.
Yeah, you better not come breathe. You know what? Because demons are always trying to suck the life out of you by sucking out of your mouth, and they can't.
They can't do that anymore.
Not okay.
You're not allowed to do that anymore.
No, demons. So if you guys have experienced any stay-at-home order, whatever, self-quarantine hauntings, or any weird paranormal shit, maybe aliens, I would love for aliens to be like, oh, we were gonna come here, but then never mind. Send it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com and put in the subject line something about quarantine. That way we can find it, because we might do a fun episode coming up.
Yes, a whole quarantine episode.
Yeah. And one other piece of business, I just want to thank everyone who's reached out about Bo. It's been so nice. I can't even express how much everyone's kindness means and has touched me. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. That's so nice. So nice. You guys are the best.
What?
The best.
It's so funny how these spooky little creeps are so kind and nice.
Of course. Of course.
You fucking freaks are so cool.
Freaks are so nice. Oh, yeah. I'm excited to read more emails.
Me too.
Hear more stories.
More stories. Okay. Do you want to start it off? Kick it off?
I'll go first. Okay. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one we talked about last episode, I believe. The subject line is The Nightmare Painting.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
So it says, hi, Marcy and Betsy. Huge fan of the podcast. Thank you. My childhood home in Chicago was definitely haunted, and I love listening to other people's spooky stories every week. I'll definitely send in some of my family's experiences sometime. Please do.
Please.
At the end of your 100th episode, congrats, BTW. Thank you. You discussed the Henry Fuseli.
I think Fuseli or Fuseli?
Yeah, whatever. We know. Painting The Nightmare. And as an art history / psychology nerd, I thought I'd provide a little background on one of the more common interpretations of this awesomely weird painting. The term nightmare is derived from two sources. The Old English term for mare / mara, or mara, meaning a demon or goblin who torments people with awful dreams, and, in a more literal sense, the physical sensation described by nightmare havers of not being able to move or feeling as if a mare, or heavy animal, is sitting on one's chest. Holy shit. What we now know after decades of modern research on sleep is that dreams/nightmares typically only occur during REM sleep, during which the body is physically paralyzed. This obviously isn't the case for everyone, and deviations that allow for the body to move during REM sleep would be considered disordered sleep, i.e. night terrors, sleepwalking, sleep eating, etc. The weird goblin and creepy lurking horse in the painting are likely playing off of the etymology of the term nightmare, as well as the physical experience of sleep paralysis as it was interpreted at the time. As a longtime sufferer of nightmares and night terrors, I remember really nerding out about this painting in college. Thanks for scaring the shit out of me in the most fun way and for being badass, awesome ladies. Best, Kim.
Whoa,
Kim,
that's
thank you.
really cool to know all that stuff. Also, when you were reading it, when you were saying mare, I was thinking of merde, which is shit in French.
Shit in French, yeah. That's like the only word I remember from French class. Merde. And in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Napoleon, when he's bowling and falls down, just screams, merde, 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 merde. And it's like, shit, 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 shit.
But it's still different than merde.
It's different. It's got a D in there, even though they don't really say it.
Merde.
Merde. Merde. Merde.
Merde. That's really fucking... I mean, it makes so much sense.
It makes all the sense.
Oh, it explains the chicken or the egg, and apparently the egg came first.
The egg came first.
Obviously, guys.
Duh. Of course the egg came first.
The babies, when the earth began, everything was baby.
Just eggs. Yeah, everything was babies and eggs.
When the first people they were all babies.
They were all babies, and then they survived and grew up.
Look, we're creationists, but we're cute creationists, where we believe everything God made everything an adorable
on
baby.
Purpose.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, we're baby creationists. Everybody was a baby at one point.
Well, now that I'm thinking of it, I don't know how anything ever survived, but
I don't.
It's
I don't know
crazy.
how anything or anybody survived.
What happened? How did we get here?
I don't know. It blows my mind all the time.
It's truly insanity. All right.
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna read a long one.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm excited.
TTT.
TT.
All right. Oh, this is old as hell. So I hope this person. Hello, Betsy and Marcy. I stumbled across your podcast a few weeks ago and have been hooked and binging like crazy ever since. And let me just say that this was written in 2018.
All right. Nice.
So, pardon for our.
Yes, I apologize. Just slow.
They say thank you for your service. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I have been debating about sharing this story after finishing episode 27. Phantom Doors with Aaron Whitehead. I have been inspired to share about my personal experience with a high maintenance psychic diner.
Whoa.
Psychic diner.
Whoa.
Dinner and diner are really hard to differentiate between things.
Dinner's got two ends because you want more of it.
Oh, yeah. And diner's like diner. Dinner. Got it. Okay. I figured.
Dinner.
Dinner. This story happened a little over 10 years ago when I was 28 years old. I was working as a pastry chef at a super hip French cafe in the city I was living in at the time. Oh, man. She's like living a rom-com.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a Hallmark movie. I didn't believe in Santa, but then he came to my pastry shop.
And we fell in love.
I'm Mrs. Claus. Whoa. Cool.
Did I ever tell you once that I was talking in a group of people and they were like, do you think there's Santa Claus porn? And I went, yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. And it was a joke, but they thought that I just actually looked up that I was into Santa Claus porn. but
also, of course there is, right?
There's
every porn.
There's every porn.
Guys, there's every porn.
Guys, there's room for everyone's porn.
Yes.
All right. I don't know how we got here. I'm sorry. So, although I love my job, it was clear that I was stuck. And even though I was proud to work where I worked, if either of if either one of you has ever been employed by a family-owned mom and pop type business, that dynamic can be rife with bullshit and at times extremely dysfunctional.
Oh, yeah. Kitchen nightmares, dude.
Oh, yeah. As employees, we pay dearly, laboring for a husband and wife duo, and oftentimes way above our pay grade and way outside of our job descriptions. I was sending out my resume almost weekly, whether it be Trader Joe's, an art museum, or as a receptionist, but the housing crisis hit the city hard and no one was hiring. Needless to say, I was miserable and beyond desperate for a change. My personal life was just as much of a shit show as my job situation. I was getting ready to break up with a guy that I had been dating for 3 months, another failed relationship from a long line of many that had taken place over a few years. The night we broke up was horrendous. We were at a douchey sports bar. The guy was being a total turd. Total turd.
Total turd, dude.
Total turd.
Total turd, dude.
And to numb the pain, I had taken a few more shots of tequila than I should have.
Yep.
I ended up telling the guy to go jump in a lake, more or less, and to never call me again, all while flagging down a yellow cab. This was a few years before Uber. I had to work early the next morning, but due to the tequila and the drama, I didn't get to sleep until 3:30 a.m.
Oh, God,
I woke.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst.
Oh, God.
I woke up at 6 a.m. feeling like roadkill and would have called in sick, except for the fact that we were short-staffed in the kitchen and I was the only one working that day. As I was driving to the cafe, I broke down and snotty cried. Also, guys, if you stop drinking at 3:30, you can't be driving at 6.
Oh, my God.
I had to learn that the hard way. No.
Yeah.
I mean, not from like getting in trouble, just by being like, I once showed up to work and my boss was like, "Are you guys hungover?" And I was like, "No, dude, I'm
still cooking."
I'm still drunk. I'm still absolutely drunk. Where's the power tools?
Holy shit.
That's when I worked in a theater shop.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I could barely pull myself together, but luckily there was a long line out the door and my adrenaline kicked in just in time for the morning rush. By lunchtime, I felt like a scab again, and after the lunch rush, she's very funny in these words.
Very funny.
After the lunch rush, I quickly went into the walk-in refrigerator, shed a few tears, and for the first time in my life, honestly and wholeheartedly prayed to God. I was also raised Catholic as well, went to Catholic school. Mass was every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, all the major holidays, etc. And never once, not even during my first Holy Communion, did I ever fully believe or pray sincerely. This time was different, though. I desperately pleaded to God, the universe, or whatever for help. And as I stood in the walk-in surrounded by quiche Lorraine and chocolate eclairs, I felt a very subtle yet powerful shift. I can't explain it other than a kind of feeling, as if I was rerouted to a different story or life path. So it's now 6:30 p.m. and the front of the house staff and dishwasher left the cafe. The place was officially closed, and as I made my way to the front of the restaurant, I saw a man standing at the glass entrance door. By this point, I was so tired that I honestly felt like I had the flu. Every bone, where you're just like, especially after a hangover, ew.
Oh, and a whole day of work. No.
Yeah, no good for you. Okay.
No.
Every bone and cell in my body was aching, and the thought of even having to talk to another human being made me want to jump out of my skin. To make matters worse, the man standing at the door was the most high maintenance, pain in the ass customer that we had. We will call him James. James always sent everything he ordered back to the kitchen. He always showed up 20 minutes after we closed and would demand us to fire up the stove and make him something fussy like a Nutella crepe or a croque madame.
No!
As much as James was a problem person, though he was also kind of fabulous. He looked like young Vincent Price. Wore crushed velvet blazers and gauzy blouses unbuttoned enough to reveal his chest hair and a gigantic gold Italian love horn necklace.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta let him in.
All right. I like him, I guess. He had a chunky ruby and emerald ring on every finger, and none of us really knew what he did, except it was confirmed that he was rich because he always paid with an Amex Black card and drove a tricked out BMW.
Oh, shit, James.
I had tears in my eyes, and as I told James I was feeling super ill, like I was coming down with the flu and that it wouldn't be sanitary or legal for me to handle his food, James stared right through me as if to say, "You're totally full of shit. Now fire up that stove and make me a damn Nutella crepe." But instead he said, "I'm not here for food. I'm here for you." Whoa.
Oh, God.
Due to my exhaustion, I was not at all curious as to what James had just said and tried once more to get rid of him. James cut me off and held up a purple velvet satchel and said, "I'm here to give you a reading before I could dispute this with the whole I'm totally broke because I blew off my money on tequila and a yellow cab." James held up his finger to stop me from speaking and said, "Free of charge." I opened the door knowing that I was not going to get rid of him and therefore indulged him with the reading.
Whoa.
If I weren't so tired and hungover, all of this would have felt so magical and fantastic, but it didn't.
Yeah.
We went to the very back of the cafe and James had me cut the tarot deck the usual 3 times and shuffle. Then he laid the cards out on the table and let out a huge sigh. We sat in silence for a moment while he looked at the cards. James then said, wow, so much change."
Whoa.
Still unfazed and dreaming of a hot bath and a soft bed, I muttered, "What do you see?" James then said, "In 1 year, your life will be totally different. You will be married and living in a city surrounded by water. I'm unable to get the name of the city. I just see a lot of water."
Wow.
At this moment, I rolled my eyes and said, "Sounds good, but I don't have any money and I just broke up with my boyfriend last night. I'm certain none of this is going to happen." Annoyed with my lack of enthusiasm and faith, James looked at me very seriously and said, "This is in stone. It is done. And don't worry about the money. In 5 months, you will have a windfall of cash." He then picked up the cards and put them back in his satchel, said, "Okay, I'm leaving. Can you please let me out of the cafe?"
Ew, get me out of here right now. You started it, man.
I can't remember if I saw James again after that night, but I completely discarded the reading. It was in one ear and out the other. I did manage to get another job within a few weeks. I started dating a guy that I would frequently see around town. One day it just clicked that maybe I should ask him out, and within an hour I got a message from him on Facebook to see if I would like to have dinner. From that moment from that moment of our first date, when I got into the car, this guy felt like home. I was totally smitten, but it was different from other people I dated. I felt comfortable and not at all insecure or afraid to be myself. After the third date, the guy told me that he would be moving to another city in about 6 months.
Oh, one surrounded by water.
I acted like it was all good and cool, but I was heartbroken. I just knew there was something very special about our relationship. A few months went by, and in January of 2010, I got a letter from the IRS reminding me I hadn't filed my taxes in the last 4 years. Pardon me. Excuse me. Who hasn't, right? I found a cheap but good accountant and filed all 4 years at once. The next 2 weeks, sleep deprived and stressing out over how much I was in the hole with the IRS, my accountant's assistant called me one morning, and upon arrival, she stated, "We did the best we could with what you provided us." Defeated, I went to sign off for the accountant to submit paperwork and saw that my joint return for all 4 years was $11,000.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I immediately asked the assistant if this was some mistake, and she assured me that it was right. And then again, they did the best they could. I managed to keep my cool while exiting the office, but once inside my car, I kept shouting, $11,000 on repeat. Within 3 weeks, I had the check. The day the money arrived, the guy I was dating texted me in the afternoon and said I was the girl he was supposed to marry. Oh my God, I have so many jokes.
Oh my gosh.
We had not talked about marriage, but we did hint at the whole "I love you" sort of thing. Anyone sending me this text like that after dating for only 5 months would have freaked me out. But like I keep saying, this one was different.
Oh.
We went out to dinner that night and agreed that I would be moving with him to the new city. Disclaimer, I was now 29 years old and have never lived with a boyfriend, never never have been engaged, and honestly, up until this point, was on the fence about marriage in general. I'd never dreamed of being a bride, and had actually broken up a 20-year friendship because my childhood bestie was the biggest bridezilla bitch ever.
Oh man, yeah.
The guy and I signed a lease in the new city, packed up the car, and headed north. Fast forward a few months, it's now August 2010. I'm engaged and we're set to marry in November of that year.
I got chills.
My fiance, I really dislike this word, but I have no choice but to write it, is out of town, and I use this time to explore my new home. I walked all over our neighborhood, which at the time was downtown Portland, Oregon.
Portland, water.
Yeah, it had been raining earlier, as it does for most of the year, but the sun came out, so I decided to walk down to the riverfront. The Willamette River is a huge river that separates East Portland from West Portland, and as I sat, I've walked it with some donuts, and then I went to.
Oh yeah,
it's so lovely.
It's great.
As I sat on the park bench facing the water, the sun caught the diamond in my engagement ring, and a flash of light hit my eye. At that moment, I remembered the horrific day from a year before. Then I became flooded with all sorts of emotions and fear. Every hair and thread of my being was standing up straight. For the first time, I thought about what James, the high maintenance psychic diner, had predicted. In 1 year, life will be totally different. You'll be married and living in a city surrounded by water. I'm unable to get the name of the city. I just see a lot of water. This is in stone. It's done. And don't worry about the money. In about 5 months, you will have a windfall of cash. At that moment, dark clouds rolled in over the city of Portland, and I probably ran into a little cafe to take shelter. P.S. This year we will be married 8 years, and Portland is 100% home.
Oh my gosh.
P.S.S. I have a really strange doppelganger story that happened when I was a teenager. I will submit that later if you'd like. XOXOXO. Lisa.
Lisa.
Oh,
holy
my
shit.
God.
That is so wild. I love it.
That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. Also, in this time right now, to hear someone have an experience like that while the world feels so far away from anything, you know, like that's
it gives you hope.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It was such a feel good story.
Look, I didn't read it for 2.5 years because we needed it today.
We needed it now.
We needed it
2020 during the pandemic. We needed it now. We did.
Oh my God.
That filled my heart up with so much joy.
Mine too. I love that.
Holy shit. James, the psychic diner.
Oh man.
I want to know everything about that man.
I want to.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to know, how do you get an Amex Black, James?
Thank you. And a cool BMW.
Also, just like the IRS stress part of it, of being how am I ever going to do this?
Yeah, and then getting you're getting $11,000 back. Are you for reals? Okay.
I'm so sorry. Oh, that's all we could do.
That is funny when your accountant is like, I try to get, and then they show you and you're like, whoa, that's awesome.
I had something similar happen with an accountant where they're like, because I was late on something, and they're like, I don't know if you're going to get your stimulus check. And I was like, I just don't want to go to jail. And he's like, people don't go to jail for this shit. Come on. And I was like, okay, cool.
Wait, what do you have to, I didn't do a stimulus check thing.
Yeah, if you didn't file in a certain time, if you late on last year's or whatever. So.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know any other all I know is I don't do my stuff on time. So
I'm doing my taxes right now. I haven't.
Just me doing taxes is like that cat playing the keyboard.
Oh, yeah.
It's I'm not. It makes no sense. I'm not doing it. It's just cute to watch me try.
Yeah, I'm just here's everything. You please do it. I don't know what any of this means. I don't want to know. Oh, that made me so happy.
That made me so happy. Thank you for writing to us, Lisa. Sorry.
You.
I hope you still listen to us and tell us
about your
doppelganger.
I hope you sent in that doppelganger.
Yeah.
And we'll get to it in 5 years from now.
No, at this rate, we're tearing through them.
I guess, yeah.
At some point, we may have to figure out how to have guests on again, but this has been so nice too.
Yeah, we can talk about that later.
Business. Okay.
That business you don't want to hear. Okay, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Love and stories from Florida.
Woohoo.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I just started listening to your podcast, and I already love you both so much.
Thank you.
I'm on episode 18 after 3 days. Whoa, that's good.
Yeah.
I listen all day at work, and you crack me up all day long. It's spooky. So I thought maybe I'd tell you some stories about my current house. My husband and I moved to our house 7 years ago after the woman who lived there died.
Uh-oh.
She was really old.
Okay.
Anyway, the first night in our house, as we had been sitting amongst unpacked boxes eating floor pizza. Oh, I love floor pizza.
Fun.
Our tall floor lamp suddenly burst into flames.
What the fuck?
That's fucking like poltergeist or like Nightmare on Elm Street shit when that bird fucking explodes. We freaked out naturally and hurried up and took the lamp, still on fire, outside. Some say it's still burning to this day. Anyway, so not a lot has happened on a regular basis, but I've seen a shadow person many times, mainly coming up to my bedside at night where I think it's one of my kids, only to realize after a minute, that's not my child. Ew. That's so nasty. I then freeze in fear and force myself to go to sleep. This actually happens the most in the living room if I sleep on the sofa. Same with my husband. It makes me wonder if Greta was a short old lady. Ooh, I bet.
Ew.
My daughter is 11 now, but when she was very young, she would tell me about a mad boy in her closet.
No.
Ew. No, that's so a mad boy. That's so nasty. Fuck. Okay, that really scared us, but we didn't hear much about him after I went in there one night and told whatever it was to go away. Anyway, that's about it. I love to hear all your stories and just to hear you gals chat. Peace out and don't shit your pants. Lydia from Florida. Thank you, Lydia. That's every specific is terrifying.
I don't like it.
A lamp bursting into flames, a short little shadow person that she thinks is her kid,
Too scary.
and then a mad boy.
That's too damn scary.
Ugh.
Also,
That's disgusting.
I just saw she's from a city that I have very fond memories of in Florida.
Really?
Yeah, it's the one.
Oh,
I
that's
have some
nice.
friends there. I probably talked to them before, but that's so spooky.
Yeah, that's absolute. The shadow lady is absolutely the dead lady.
Yes.
The lady who died there.
Yeah, I don't know
Right?
why she burns their lamp up though.
I don't either. Maybe she's like, this lamp is tacky.
That's not my style.
Yep, you get that IKEA shit out of here. I don't do that.
No, not in
I'm
my
Greta.
house.
Not in my house. You get that out of here. I'm gonna set it on fire.
Once I was cooking with our toaster oven and it caught on fire, and I
Oh, yeah.
didn't know what to do, so I literally ran outside with it and put it in the street.
Oh, that's smart. Get it out of there.
My neighbor was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I panicked."
I'm sorry, I panicked.
Sort of panicked, I guess. All right, I'll read one more and then we'll take a little break.
Okay, great.
More sweet than spooky story.
Oh, shit. Nice. We need
Nice.
these.
We need these this week. Okay. Marcy and Betsy, thanks so much for all your awesome podcasts. They help me get through the day at work. You two are just complete delights. Thank
Thank you so
man.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This story is definitely more sweet than scary. While I was in college, my dog Honey died after being hit by a car. I was so devastated. We were really close, and I was so sad I couldn't say goodbye. I ended up getting in touch with a pet psychic to try and get some closure. The psychic told me that animals can tell when a trauma is about to occur, so they are able to suspend their consciousness and leave their body so they don't feel any pain. I know it's a little woo-woo, but it really helped to hear that. She shared some memories that Honey wanted to tell me. She loved me, like how or yeah, like how I was the only one who would let her up on the furniture, and how we'd always hang out on my bed while I was doing homework. So true.
That's such cute, like, of course, pet memories.
Yeah.
Like, you always let me up on the furniture. That's so cute. Oh.
She also said that Honey was sharing her energy with me, and I swear I reached out and pet what felt like a real dog.
Whoa.
The psychic said the reason Honey and I were so close is that we knew each other from a previous life. We were two sailors who worked together on ships in Italy.
What?
Honey's
What?
and Honey's job was to throw me the rope to tether the ship to the dock.
Whoa. I love that. And I hope Honey's name was Honey at the time too.
I hope Honey was still like a golden retriever wearing a sailor's costume. Also, Betsy,
Honey, throw it to me.
it's very funny because my cat just died, but also like my screensaver is Bo as a sailor.
Oh my God! What a handsome little sailor boy.
Little sailor Bo. The psychic ended up saying Honey is happy and she just wants to be happy, and she just wants me to be happy, and that she left something for me in my bedroom closet.
A pile of shit.
And a fish. It smells terrible.
Sorry.
A couple months later, when I was visiting home, I checked my closet and found Honey's favorite toy.
Oh my God!
It's a colorful rope we used to play with all the time.
A rope.
Oh my God, because she's a sailor.
Rope.
Oh my
And a
God.
sailor.
She's Honey's throwing you the fucking rope.
Shit.
Oh my God. Pulling my hair out.
Man.
Oh, shit. It was a great experience and brought me so much reassurance about losing Honey. Plus, now I know a little bit about my previous life. Keep up the good work. Ciao, Lindsey.
Ooh, very Italian.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ciao.
I love that.
I really like that too. What
Do you think you and Bo were in a past life together in some way?
I don't know. I mean, it's so funny because he did just like, you don't hear about like cats following people home a lot. And he just like immediately like, was like, all right, I'm going, that's where I live, lady.
You are my person. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. I would be so curious.
I bet you guys were.
If he was always biting me in other lives.
yeah, in other lives, yeah.
He was like, yeah, that's the thing is we love each other, but I bite you
and
a lot.
You love me biting you. Yeah, you're the one who lets me bite you. It's great.
I do, yeah.
So cute.
Oh my gosh, Honey.
That was delightful. Honey. And the rope being the favorite toy. Hello, connection.
Boy. Things just don't change, do they?
They do not. Do not.
Should we take a quickie?
Let's do it.
And we're back.
We're back. We're back.
Weird back.
Weird back, man. You got a weird back.
It's crazy looking.
It's a weird, crazy looking back.
You should take care of it.
Nope, no way, dude. I lift with my back, and I will never lift with my legs. Ow!
Oh, God.
Oh. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
This one is quick story that just happened, but this is from June 2019. So
it just happened?
Yes, it happened almost a year ago.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Hi, ladies. Quick story for you. 2 days ago, we found out my mom has cancer. Oh, I'm sorry. I booked a flight for me and my 4-year-old, packed like crazy, and we boarded a flight the next morning, yesterday. Today I looked down and realized I wasn't wearing my wedding ring. My mind is all over the place, understandably, and I couldn't even remember if I had it on when I left my house yesterday. I called my husband. It was nowhere at home. I looked all over the guest room where I was staying, which was my grandma's room for the 12 years she lived with my mom until passing away in that room, in fact. I called the only 2 places I went today, Target and the hospital. No leads on a lost ring. I started checking absolutely everywhere, even the garbage disposal. Despondent, I went up to the guest room and tossed my phone onto the bed. I looked around one more time, and when I reached for my phone again, the ring was laying next to it.
What?
It was literally beside my phone, touching it. Sure, I'm in a shitty headspace, and I guess I could have randomly put my wedding ring in the middle of the bed, but I've worn the thing since I got engaged in 2006, and I've never, ever put it on anything that wasn't a jewelry holder or at least a place for safekeeping. I can't help but think my grandma might have helped a tiny bit, especially with all the frenetic energy in the house today. And where the bed is now is exactly where her bed was when she died. Just had to share. Thanks for reading, JoAnn.
Oh, JoAnn.
Whoa, that's incredible.
That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I hope everything is okay with your family.
I do too, yeah.
But yeah, that's wild to be like, especially to be looking for it for so long.
Yeah.
I like almost thought she was going to say, I put my hand over and then it was on my finger.
It was on my finger. Oh my God. Yeah, like looking for it and just being like, where is this thing I usually have?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet it was grandma.
Absolutely.
Being like, oh, I found it.
Or
Guys,
just
I
to
found
be
it
like,
under the toilet. Here you go.
To be like, everything's going to be in its place, you know?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Of like, don't worry, everything will be fine.
Yeah, everything comes back.
Whoa. And I think, yeah, of course, like when there's such a wide, like an energy, an intense energy like that, is probably a good opening for other energies to come into, right?
Yeah. Especially like having that like high emotion to something for, you know, especially family members to like come to that, you know, that feeling of need, emotional need. Yeah.
Whoa, that's wild.
Very wild.
And it just happened a year ago.
It just happened, you know, just 11 and a half months ago.
It's fine.
Very quick turnaround.
Yeah.
You guys are seeing a little peek behind the curtain.
Yes.
Okay. This one is entitled A Spooky Dog Sitting Story.
Ooh. Yes.
A Funny Feeling is the podcast I didn't know I needed. It is spooky and funny and love every episode. Feel free to use my name if you decide to use this story.
Thank you,
Colton.
We will use your name.
Colton.
Yeah.
You put your phone number. I'm
Colton.
going to say your phone number too.
We're going to call you.
Did you ever have your email signature have your phone number? Like,
no, I
used
made
to,
sure to not.
And then just recently was like, I gotta stop this. I don't want people I don't want everybody having my number.
I don't even want people to have my email.
No, get
Let
out of here.
alone my phone number.
I live in the woods. Don't contact me.
Yeah. I'm off the grid, man.
I'm eating beans from
I'm
a
eating
can.
beans and crackers all day long.
When vacationers go home for the winter, I sneak into their houses and steal their propane.
Hell yeah. And I sleep in their beds.
Yeah, sometimes I live in their crawl space. I don't give a shit.
Even while they're there, and they think it's a haunting, but it's really just me living in their walls.
They set up a Nest Cam, and they see me crawl out from their cabinets.
Yeah, and they're confused, and then they find a bunch of my urine in the jars in a corner.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Anyway, as I was saying.
Anywho, okay.
This story took place at my aunt and uncle's house in Vancouver, Washington in 2018. The house was probably built in the late 60s or early 70s. I was watching my aunt and uncle's dogs and staying over at their house that summer. They had renovated this large ranch-style house before moving in. Their property is in a neighborhood, but each house had several acres of land. Acres of land with trees on it, so you couldn't see the next house over. It was time for bed, so I went So I went through the house and locked doors, turned off the TV and the porch lights, put the dogs in kennels for the night inside. I wanted to clarify it was inside.
Yep.
And went to bed. I woke up around 2 a.m. because I heard two men talking, which sounded like it was right outside the bedroom window.
Oh, no.
But also the bathroom window, which is on the other side of the room. The bedroom window was opened a little because it was a warm summer night. The room was freezing cold, even though outside was probably in the low 70s. I was the only person in the house, so initially I thought it was the TV or radio outside was turned on somehow. I looked around the room and there was nothing making any noise and peeked out the window and I couldn't see anything because it was dark. I let the dogs out of the kennels. So if someone was in the house or outside, they would bark and scare them away. Instead of barking, they went and hid behind the freestanding tub in the bathroom.
Oh, no. And that's a scary spot, too. That's such a specifically scary spot for dogs to go hide.
Yes. And they were whimpering like they were afraid of something. These dogs bark at everything. So that had me freaked out. I went out the bedroom and it sounded like the talking was coming from the front and back of the house.
Ew!
As I walked through the house, I was saying, if you're inside the house, you need to leave. No one was up or downstairs and nothing anywhere was making noise except for the talking, which seemed to be following me.
Oh, no.
This is when I decided to check outside. I flipped on all the outside lights and the talking continued. I went to the front porch and no one was there or in the front yard or in the road or on the road, and then to the back porch and no one was there either. I left all the lights on, got the dogs into my bed, and we eventually went to sleep. The talking continued throughout the night, early morning, and was gone when I woke up. Oh my God.
I have so many chills. Ew.
I never heard talking again, but I'm always on the lookout for it. Okay. That's his first story, and then he sent a follow-up email.
Oh my God.
He remembered something the next day.
Oh shit. Okay.
He remembered
awful.
He remembered it exactly 23 hours and 50 minutes later. I'm doing the math wrong, but okay. Let's just talk about that one. Holy fuck, that's fucking scary.
Scary. And that idea of like coming from the front and the back of the house.
Just being kind of surrounded by a cacophony of people talking.
That is awful.
No.
What would you do in that situation, Marcy?
I think I would do exactly what he did, which is get the dog, see if the dog will come. If not, then I've done it. I think I've told a story here where I was dog sitting and the dog was growling at the door. Yeah. And then she wouldn't come with me. And so I called a friend. Yeah. And was like, hey, I think there's something in this house. So call, I gave them the address and was like, if anything happens, call 911 and tell them to come here.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And then the dog would not come with me.
Gosh, that's very scary.
Yeah.
That's so scary.
But also, it's so hard because, like, if you're scared, sometimes the dogs can pick up on that too.
True.
But it does seem weird when you're like, why are they hiding?
Yes, in that specific, like, running into the bathroom behind a tub.
Also, I want a freestanding tub.
I know, I was like, fuck, that would be cool. I'd take baths if I had one of those.
I want the biggest tub. Like,
yeah, a huge tub would be fun.
Oh my gosh!
Do you want a Francis from Pee-wee's Big Adventure where it's essentially a pool?
Wait, let me see what that is. Francis tub from
Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Yeah, it's just a pool.
All right, let's see how to see this.
Because I think his dad is like, he's taking a bath and he's just playing in a pool.
Oh yeah, that's just a pool.
It's just a pool.
I want that. I want a big. Yeah, that's just an indoor swimming pool with fake faucet.
Yeah,
it's like a little lap pool, but yeah, that's what I want.
Okay.
It was so hot. Ooh, too hot.
Too hot.
Could you
You have to
imagine?
drop like 700 bath bombs to get some bubbles going.
Oh yeah, you have to put like dishwashing soap.
Yeah.
All right. I remembered another ghost story. He
Oh,
says
God.
a little less than a day later. This is when my mom first started dating my dad in the early 80s, I think. She went over to his house and they were going to do something. What?
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess they had to do something eventually.
Whoa, okay.
Ooh, it's getting
Yikes,
pretty hot in this
Ooh,
pandemic.
yeah. All of my chills are gone. Oh, my goodness.
Oops,
Ooh.
I'm slipping off the chair.
Ooh, wow. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
He told her that she would probably beat him in his parents' home. What? Wait, they were going to do something and he told her that she would probably beat him and his parents' home, but the back door was open. This was midsummer and the screen door wasn't locked. The house was midsummer. The house was in the country and they never locked their door. As she walked up, she saw an older woman in a simple dress with her gray hair was in a bun standing in the middle of the doorway behind the screen door staring at my mom.
Oh, God.
At first she thought it was my dad's grandmother, but she was too tall to be her. She happened to glance down and noticed the lady didn't have any feet and she could see through her.
Oh, shit, man.
She realized that this was a ghost and ran to her car and locked the doors and waited till my dad and grandparents got home.
Smart.
They found her there looking scared and one of them said, "Oh, she must have seen her." Her was the ghost of their house. Apparently, the original owner had built this house for his second wife. They were both widowed. And while they were on a honeymoon in Hawaii, they were both his second wife while they were in a honeymoon in Hawaii in their 50s. Maybe he's from Hawaii. I don't know. Okay, I got it. So while they were on their honeymoon in Hawaii in the 50s, while on vacation, the wife got sick and passed away. She never saw the house finished. And when the husband sold the house when it was completed to my grandparents, because the memory of why he built it was too painful.
Oh.
All of my dad's side of the family knew about and had seen the ghost. Much later, my mom and dad and brother moved in while our new house was being finished.
Whoa.
My parents and grandparents didn't tell us there was a ghost in the house, but I remember always smelling lavender in the hallways at night.
Oh.
Seeing a shadow at the end of the hall in the shape of a woman and hearing footsteps in the hallway at night the whole time we lived there. Later, my parents told us my mom's story, and the house was haunted by a friendly ghost that watched over the house. And you could smell when she was around because there was a lavender scent when the ghost was around, and that she walked the hallway at night, almost like she was patrolling to make sure everyone was safe. Colton,
Oh, that's so nice.
Colton,
That's so nice.
I mean. The other story was so scary. And
it was too scary, and this one's so nice.
Oh, that's so sad, though, to be like two widowers, like getting remarried and then dying on a honeymoon in Hawaii.
Oh, it's so sad.
Aloha's hello and goodbye.
She took it seriously.
She did it. She did it indeed.
I'm glad though she got to see the house in the end and gets to patrol it and take care of everyone there.
And that she's nice.
And that she's nice.
Smells good.
And smells wonderful.
Did you see the movie Ghost Story with Casey Affleck?
I never did, no.
Well, it's not scary.
I think I heard that and I was like, I don't fucking care then.
It's a very somber story about this person who's just attached to the house.
Oh,
and they're just there. And it's like, it's a very like sad existence because they're there throughout all the future of the house, but the person they were there to be with isn't.
It's
and like
gone.
And it's very sad. And I hate that. I hate
that
it.
sounds very sad. I don't think I could handle it.
It's very sad. It's one of the saddest ways to be a ghost. I like to think a ghost can go to Disney World if they'd like.
Yeah, I plan on just partying, man.
Party.
Anywhere I want to go. We gotta go anywhere we want to go.
Yeah.
Anywhere we want to go.
Anywhere you want to go.
Anywhere we want to go. Are you ready?
Yes.
I got Ghost in the 90s hooked me up through Ouija board.
Ooh.
Okay. Hi, ladies. I am so obsessed with your podcast and have been binge listening to it since finding it about a week ago. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I was born in 1984, so I am a 90s brat that lived in a time where there were no cell phones, pagers were about to become a thing, and life was awesome.
Yeah.
I was a super cool 9 to 12-year-old that had her own phone with a cord in my bedroom with my own line.
Hell yeah.
Phone number. Woo. I mean, that was cool. I never got that.
Oh, we had a teenage phone, a teenager's line, and we had a Swatch phone.
Oh, yep.
Very cool.
I had a phone in my room at one point, but not like my own number. God, that would have been cool.
How do parents not just constantly spy on children?
I know. Isn't it wild that they're like, no, we trust you?
I would never.
I would snoop through my kids' shit all the time.
I would put on my kids' clothes, even though I was so much bigger than them, and ruin them all the
Just
time.
rip all the clothes. Ha ha. Ripped it. Sorry.
Mommy's been here.
One time I bought a weed pipe and I like had it super hidden in a like CD holder case in the back of my drawer or whatever, and I was like, and I got so scared I used it like a couple of times. I got so scared, and then I sold it to somebody for way more money than I paid for it.
Capitalism.
Yeah, but I was so scared. I was like, I bet my parents are snooping. I bet they're snooping. And I think I asked them one time recently hanging, of like, did you know any of that? And they're like, no. We trust you. Like, we didn't, like, you weren't doing bad things. Like, we trusted you as a kid. I was like, oh,
We
okay,
didn't
cool.
know you were a terrible, naughty little girl, Betsy.
You didn't know you went through a pot phase and then couldn't handle it anymore. Okay, sorry. So, here we go. I've always been really into ghost and scary stuff, even back then, and got a Ouija board for Christmas. Ooh-hoo-hoo. I feel back then we didn't really think about what we were bringing around and did not have many warnings of how the Ouija board can be evil.
Uh-oh.
I was playing with the Ouija board with a friend in my room all day, and I had been bugging my dad to get me call waiting on my phone in my room because I thought I was super popular and needed to be able to get calls on the other line. That's so funny. My terrible father would not add that to my phone, so I was forced to miss phone calls if I was already on the phone. LOL.
It just makes you seem even cooler, though.
Hell
to be like,
yeah. I was like, whoa, busy.
I can't get through.
Awesome. The day we were playing with the board, we were talking to a ghost, and I didn't believe it was really working. So I told the ghost if they were real to add call waiting on my phone. Honestly, a few minutes later, my phone rang, and it was another friend of mine. And while on the phone, I heard a beep come over the line. I was like, WTH? I had call waiting on my phone and almost flipped. I ran downstairs and asked my mom and dad if they had put call waiting on my line, and to this day, they swear they did not pay that extra $5 a month for me. It was never even on the phone bill when it came in. This is just one of my stories. Sorry, it was a little all over the place. I have a hard time getting my stories out due to my ADHD. No, it's great. So if you want to fix it up, that's fine. No, you did great.
We're too
You ladies are
lazy.
really awesome, though, and I love your show. Thanks, and I hope you like my fun Ouija board. Wow.
That's
incredible.
That's really great. Now, I will
A
say,
ghost did hook you up.
I will say the last line because I'm looking at it. It says Ouija board.
Hey, I understand. I used to think it was a Q.
It's so many weird letters.
I think I recently just realized it was not a Q.
Oh yeah, it's Ouija board. I think
Because doesn't it on the box have a Q?
no.
Or is
I
it a no?
It's an O. It's a Ouija board. I do like calling it a Ouija.
I feel I only learned it from the movies. I was like, wait, it's not.
Yeah,
I know it's called Ouija, but it's not spelled Ouija.
I wonder why it's called Ouija. I'm sure someone knows.
A Ouija.
Ooh, cool.
I mean,
What?
I was gonna say, what does Ouija mean?
Yeah. What does a Ouija mean?
This one dude, Charles Kennard, a founder of Kennard Novelty Company, which manufactured those boards, claims that it was an ancient Egyptian word meaning good luck.
But was he lying?
Hey, Ouija tut. Good luck, tut.
Yeah, but then he popularized a more widely accepted etymology. The name was a combination of the French and German word for yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ouija.
Ouija.
He made it up, so.
Yeah, he's full of shit, man.
God, this board that is on the wiki page is scary as shit. It's scary as shit.
They're scary, man.
Even
I don't like that.
Did
Use
you
it as a
see
cutting
it?
board.
It's nasty.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's awful.
I hate.
Even like opening it up, I'm like, did I just open up?
Yeah, I mean, there's
bad
going to be
things?
demons in your house.
Demons?
Demons.
Denims?
Demons.
Jeans? No jeans in my house.
Only twill. I think Ouija boards are so scary, but that's a very fun way to be. Like
that's a pretty wonderful way of just like, okay, if you're real, hook me up with call waiting, and then it worked.
That is some 90s brat shit too.
It's so
love
90s.
it.
I wonder if she tried to get she must have then a few days later been like, hey, I want mom and dad to let me watch Saved by the Bell every day. Make that happen or whatever. Make it happen.
I want mom and dad to let me get my ear cartilage pierced.
Hell yeah, I gotta get that ear cartilage
That
pierced.
was a thing people liked. Let's see, we got time for one more. This is a little bit of a longie.
Okay, great.
Okay. This one is entitled A Midsummer Night Spent in an Asylum.
Oh no. Okay, that's scary.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. My name is Lexi, and I discovered you guys when I spent more than 7 hours a day in my car. I needed something to occupy my time and keep myself in good spirits. Haha, get it?
Spirits. I love it.
Oh, man, that's just terrible. Anyway, I liked it.
I liked it.
I have been debating whether or not to send my story just because I wasn't sure it was spooky enough, but after describing it to a coworker and leaving her in chills, I thought, why not?
Hell yeah.
It was a long night, so I'll try to keep it brief, but let's get into it. Meow. 2 years ago, my boyfriend and I were looking for something to do, and we decided to look for an outdoor activity. We live in Washington State. God, there's a lot of northwest,
northeast,
northwest,
or northwest.
Yeah,
I don't know this place. Northwest is full of spooky stuff. The trees alone are spooky as hell.
They also have a lot of serial killers.
Tons of serial killers. That's what I was thinking of too. Ouch.
A wolf stepping on a briar patch. We live in Washington State, so we had a few state parks to choose from, and we came across Northern State Recreation Area in Cedro Woolley. Woolley?
Ooh.
Oh, like the Cedro Woolley. I don't know. It had nice trails and a frisbee golf course and a bunch of historical buildings. After looking into it more, we discovered that the Northern State Recreation Area used to be the Northern State Hospital, a mental institution that was built in 1912 when the other two in the state had become overcrowded.
Oh, yeah.
Also, 1912, wasn't that Spanish flu? Or was that the next year?
I think it was happening around there. The Titanic sank in 1912, and one of my grandmas was born then.
I was going to say that that was the year a bunch of bad stuff happened, but I don't think your grandmother being born was bad.
Ask my dad, man. No.
You gotta ask her.
I didn't know any of my grandparents. So.
Built in 1912 when the other two in the state had become overcrowded. We looked into the history a little more and found they specialized in occupational therapy, often forced, electric shock therapy, and lobotomies. The hospital had its own dairy farm, cannery, and slaughterhouse where the patients would work. Not to mention its own cemetery where over 1,500 people were buried in unmarked graves that over the years have flooded and been damaged.
Oh, dear God.
You know what? I'm just pausing real quick to say that I'm podcasting in my house alone with my headphones on, and I always get scared.
My nose even here, and I'm scared. Like, I keep thinking, like, what if I see someone like walk behind me or you? Like, what do we do?
I would fucking flip out. Anyway, we're fine. Everything's fine. Are you making sure you can see?
Yeah, I want to see more of my room.
I'm going to turn so you can see the door.
Oh my God, if it creaks open,
no,
Marcy.
I don't even want you to see. I just want the screen to go black, and that's the end for me.
Thank you.
Okay. Flooded and damaged graves, blah, 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 blah. Unmarked graves. Okay, all of that could only add up to the next article we read, where we discovered that the Northern State Hospital is one of the most haunted places in Washington.
I bet.
Even the old sci-fi show Ghost Hunters had done an episode there.
I've probably seen it.
Absolutely. So naturally, we decided to get 4 of our friends together and go at night after the park had closed to investigate for ourselves.
You are wild and brave.
You're bad.
You're bad.
You're rule breakers.
Oh, you're so bad.
When we arrived at dusk, we hid our cars and made the short hike onto the property. To start our creepy evening off, we had to enter through the cemetery. My skin was crawling as we walked over unmarked graves, and I felt the need to tiptoe and watch my every step, terrified I'd piss something or someone off for walking along their resting place. I kept feeling people watching us. We continued to walk for a while till we reached some buildings that used to be part of the old dairy farm. They were pretty average, spooky, and nothing was too terrifying other than the shadows the full moon was creating through the cracks in the ceiling.
That sounds awful.
That's very scary. What if they had like haunted, like moo?
Oh God. Did you hear that cow? Did you hear a cow?
Did you hear? I taste milk in my mouth.
Oh my God. Something just milked in me.
Something
we gotta get out of here.
Okay. We eventually ended up walking the trails and found the old caved-in slaughterhouse.
Oh.
I had a bad feeling just looking at the building, but I didn't want to be the chicken of the group, especially being the only girl. Hauntings aside, the entire wall of one side was covered in dark symbols, what I'd hope was red paint, and other words that looked like Latin.
Oh, goodness. No.
The bushes.
If it's Latin, get out of there, man.
Get out of there. That is someone who's either thinking they're smarter than you or the devil.
Yeah, because here, there's not, it's got to be an ancient Europe where you're like, okay, great.
Yeah.
But like, not in a slaughterhouse in Washington.
No.
1912.
No.
That's bad.
No. The bushes had a dip in them, so my boyfriend and I looked and found a big... The bushes had a dip in them, so my boyfriend and I looked and found a big fat nope. Oh, there was a dead squirrel or rabbit that looked mutilated, some rock formations, some more paint, and a burned Ouija board cut in half.
Get out of here.
I then started to hear voices that didn't belong to us and felt like we were being stared at and not welcome. We booked it back to the trail. Of course. Yes. Fast forward a bit when we wanted to get closer to the actual hospital. How the fuck did you not leave?
Yeah. Fucking bail, man.
I'm going back in time, finding these teens. I'm gonna make them leave.
Fucking bail, man.
The last building before the hospital campus, which is closed to the public, is being used as a job corps, is the cannery. So it's now being used as a cannery. or it was a cannery. Now it's a Job Corps.
Okay.
We passed a local paranormal group on the way in who told us about some whispers they heard, and we got more excited. I love it. This is just like a closed park. Everyone's there. Like,
I love that. We gotta go. Ghost Park.
I mean, I bet those paranormal people were the whispers. But
yeah, right.
You hear something? I swear I heard something.
Yeah, they're just hearing each other.
Oh my God, do you hear someone screaming about a mutilated squirrel?
Whoa. Oh my God. Yeah.
Boy, was I wrong to be excited. Once again, I felt my stomach drop just looking at the abandoned building. The further we went inside, the scarier it got. I felt like I was being followed, and every time I thought I saw a shadow, I would tell myself it was just my eyes playing tricks on me. I am also an empath and have generalized anxiety disorder, so I can be slightly more sensitive. I felt as if a dementor was hiding out somewhere since I was starting to feel lots of dread, like a weight in my chest. We reached the center of the building, and then shit got weirder.
Oh, shit.
There was a picture. What was I?
I'm scared.
Me too. There was a picture on this on the side of one wall depicting a clown.
Clown?
A clown.
Fuck.
Not a nice clown, but a sharp-toothed, grimacing, red-eyed clown. I pointed it out to my boyfriend and our friends, and we all gathered to look at it. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw something move. As I turned to look, a shadow darted away. And a red balloon floated in from the other room. There was no one else there. We had checked and we didn't hear anyone else come in. A fucking red balloon.
No fucking way. This is it. That's fucking it. Pennywise.
This is Pennywise. Lexi, you're actually...
Of course it's not Derry, Maine. It's fucking the Northwest, not the Northeast.
Get it right.
Come on, Stevie Kingy.
We walked into the room it came from, and it was empty. It was an empty former kitchen. The floor was littered with old cans, wrappers, and trash from other explorers. In the far end of the kitchen was what must have been the walk-in fridge. The door is still closed, and we all thought we'd scare each other and see if anyone or anything reached out. I went in and stood away from the group so as not to have them contaminate my experience. And as the door started to shut, I was overwhelmed by panic that I couldn't distinguish as my own. My boyfriend was across from me, and through the sliver of light, I could see something. I could tell something wasn't right. Immediately, I felt as if someone was standing behind me. I asked if anyone felt anything, and everyone got quiet. Our friend Rico asked if there was anyone with us. No one answered. When he asked if whoever or whatever was there was responsible for the balloon, I felt the hair on the back of my neck stand, and I felt goosebumps on my arms, as well as what felt like someone breathing down my neck into my ear. I let out a gasp and felt my feet moving, and the next thing I knew, I was outside back on the trail. I must have blacked out, and I'm very embarrassed that I ran, but I couldn't help it. It was like my body knew I shouldn't be there. Yeah.
Fight or flight. Flight.
You got a flight. When the boys caught up, they asked if I felt anything, and Casey said he heard a whisper right before I ran out. After that, we decided to head back home, and as we drove away, I took one last look at the cemetery and back towards the tree line and saw an outline of a person.
No.
By the time I blinked, it was gone. Sorry if this was super long. I tried to make it as short as I could. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoy your podcast, Lexi.
Lexi, it was perfect and scary, and what the fuck, dude?
Why was Pennywise there?
What the fuck, man?
Why?
That is so scary.
Do you think it's just that, like, you're in such a state of fright that, like, it's calling upon the things you're most scared of, or
kind of like it? I mean, yeah, maybe.
Oh man, it's a fucking self-fulfilling prophecy in that way.
Yeah.
It's like you want to be scared the hell out of you.
Yeah.
It's what you're most afraid of.
It's what you are afraid of, a leper or a nasty painting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so terrifying. And what a space with so much awful energy. So much crazy shit went down there.
I mean, what people used to do to to the people with like mental, like, with like mental health issues is so barbaric and nasty.
Yeah, where it's just like, let's scoop a part of their brain out so that they won't even be able to feel anxious or whatever.
You know, it would be good if I stuck a rod up your nose and scrape the front of your brain.
Yeah. It'll just turn you into a vegetable. Isn't that fun? Like, it's
now you're calm. Oh, look how calm you are.
And that happened so recently. Like, that shit was going on so recently.
Man, people were really like, we're pretty experimental. We have some great ideas about how to fix people.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's so scary.
I mean, I just didn't like the idea of being trespassers.
That's the scariest part to you.
I mean, you can't be breaking rules, you guys.
Come on, you guys. Breaking rules.
If we start breaking rules now, then we'll just be a whole downfall of society.
I mean, yeah. We gotta follow the rules.
You gotta. Oh, boy.
Gotta. Wow, that was awesome.
Yeah.
What really great stories. A lot of very scary, but then very lovely.
You all knocked it out of the fucking park.
Out of the fucking park. Thank you so much for sending them. And yeah, like we said, if you have any quarantine spookies happening, let us know. We're going to do a whole episode of your quarantine experiences.
Yeah, I mean, you can send any old regular story too.
Yes, please. We'll keep...
Yeah, but if you have a quarantine, just make sure you put it in the subject line quarantine. And also, quarantine's pretty hard to spell. It's spelled like Ouija.
Yeah. Wait, there's an O in it?
Quarantine.
Shit, okay.
Yeah, boy, that's spooky. I hope no one's standing behind me when I turn around.
So far, no. Anybody in mind? No. No, don't do it, Marcy. This is the beginning of a movie.
What if Mono walked in right now?
I would lose my mind. Would you lose your mind?
Yeah, it would scare me if I saw Mono walk in.
Because also my door is like not a very good door, and you have to really like specifically ram it.
Oh my gosh.
So it would be kind of loud and terrifying.
I was on a Zoom hangout a few weeks ago, and my friend, I kept seeing like she would close her door and then I would see it slowly open again, and I was like,
no.
Fuck, there's a ghost.
We can't have that.
But
we can't have that.
It was her dog.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
But
that's cute.
When I first said like, oh, fuck, your door just opened, she was like, what? What is that? Oh. And then she's like, oh, Stevie. Like,
oh, yeah. Phew. Thank goodness.
Phew.
Phew.
Pew. All right, guys. Thank you guys for sending these in. This is...
Yeah, thank you.
So spooky, good fun. I love it.
I love it so much. It's such a highlight.
Oh, can I be
life?
Another bummer? Real bummer real fast?
Oh my God, I don't know.
Just a little shout out to our friend of the podcast, Michael from Bigfoot Collectors Club.
Oh, yeah.
His dog passed away just a few days after Bo, and Michael and I have we've bonded so much over the love of our pets. So just thinking about Michael McMillan and Albie flying high with Bo. So,
yeah, they're hanging out for sure.
Sending all of our love to them. So more sad, but hopefully they're gonna haunt us too. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Thank you all so much for listening. We love you.
Yes. Good. Bye.
Bye. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy. And don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.